It's your boy Axel. I want to add this vlogging style to my content. I hope that this style will allow me to provide these talking head videos to you a little bit quicker than what I've done in the past. I know that does mean that I'm a little bit stretched across all the different styles of content that I include in my account. And apparently that's a no-no, but I don't care. This is my creative outlet, and some rules are meant to be broken, or at least stretched a little bit. So let's see how we go. I went for a skate earlier, so let's see what I got up to. I'm at one of my favourite skate spots at Vic Uni car park. What I like most about this place is it's usually quite quiet on a Sunday afternoon, which is great for me. I've got some plans for what I want to do while I'm here during my 2 hours of freedom because we're back in lockdown, which is a little disappointing. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay, so I just finished a skate session with the racing cones. What I was trying today was to take a corner at speed and accelerating out of that corner without using your brakes. Personally, I don't use the brakes on my e-skate at all. I either foot stop or I slide to stop. And I wanted to try that today. That was sliding up to the corner and then trying to accelerate out of it so I can have speed coming out. And it was tougher than I thought. I think I need to do a number of more sessions to get comfortable at doing that turn. I purposely chose to do a right turn or a toe side turn for me because that'll be the harder corner for me to take. And I definitely need to work on my fitness a little bit more. My thighs are killing me right now, along with my old knees. Okay, let's stop it right there. A couple of things that I got out of this session was I need to adjust my slide technique. I tend to roll my front shoulder a little bit too much, which leaves me off balance at the end of the slide. I need to be balanced to continue my momentum out of the slide. I was pretty tired at the end of that session, and that was from all the squatting that I was doing. And that brings me to another topic that I thought I'd chat to you about. I was watching a YouTube video recently where the presenter was talking about skateboarding when you're getting older. And I thought that was appropriate for e-skate since most of us are older that e-skate, even though e-skating makes us feel like kids. So I got 3 main points out of that video. And the first point was to take care of your body and be in a reasonable condition. I'm not talking about being an athlete, I'm just talking about being in a reasonable condition for you. Because we want to avoid major injuries. We can manage minor injuries, but because it takes us so long to recover, we want to avoid the major injuries. So we want to be in a reasonable state that we can continue skateboarding. So the second point that I got out of that video was to choose your battles. And part of it ties back to our first point. If your body's not in the right place, then maybe going for a skate isn't the best idea. It also means that, if you go to a new spot and you're unfamiliar with it, give yourself time to get used to that new environment and don't take unnecessary risks. I'm not talking about being risk averse, I'm talking about risk management so that we can avoid major injury. Because taking risks is part of skateboarding. Choosing your battles also means wearing the right protection. I'm probably not the best example of this and I should take my own advice, but we need to start wearing protection that will allow us to continue skateboarding in the future. So again, we can avoid major injury. The third and final point that I got out of that video was to have fun while you're skateboarding. And that seems like an obvious thing to say, but me, for example, I got caught up with skateboarding to create content. And I lost a little bit of the joy that I should have been getting out of each of those sessions. So I need to reevaluate what I do while I skate. Another example of that is if you are not having fun in a situation, then maybe leaving that situation is the best thing for you. Because one of the major hurdles that we have when we get older is mental hurdles. So we want to try to reinforce the good memories that we have while we are doing this sport, so it helps us to continue skateboarding in the future. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you found some worthwhile information in it. Hit me up in the comments if you like this vlogging style or if you think I need to make some tweaks. I'll catch you in the next video.